At the plate, Connor Chandler, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Connor Chandler comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second. Ready now, Connor Chandler.
Connor Chandler.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB.
Play ball. Out.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Connor Chandler.
Bauer pauses. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. Zimmer over to his left.
Go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Play ball.
Digging in, Connor Chandler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Connor
First
Chandler.
delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his 5th so far in this series, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, that home run didn't have the height to carry an incredible distance, but it certainly had the velocity to get out of the park. As you can see here on Show Track, the ball was launched at 100.
Digging in once again, Connor Chandler comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Yank. On the ground down the line. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to center field. Naquin going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Chandler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Chandler, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup.
Play ball.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Connor Chandler.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 7th of this series, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Ready to take his hacks again, Connor Chandler, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run.
Standing in, Connor Chandler, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Naquin's under it.
Come on, Dig, you're going to have to work.
And the inning is over. Astros leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Connor Chandler will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Naquin going back to the track. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back. And carried him.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Play ball. Out. He's out. Good.
Into the box now, Connor Chandler, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Connor Chandler.
Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's set. The 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Altuve at second with 2 down. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Micklef ranging back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for Houston. Striding in, Connor Chandler. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Connor Chandler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of little.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Connor Chandler. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Votto over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Connor Chandler. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is
Play ball. Out. 3.
coming to the plate now, Connor Chandler. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Ready to take his hacks again, Connor Chandler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was
he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Number 9. Nick.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now batting, Connor Chandler. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Chandler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Altuve, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. In now, Connor Chandler will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Connor Chandler.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone into the upper deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Connor Chandler. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 3.
Let's play ball.
Batting 4.
First delivery to him on the way.
Chandler.
Hit sharply on the ground. Jeanette has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. So only one hit. Now at the plate, Connor Chandler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 count and the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Ready to take his hacks again, Connor Chandler, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Winker. 2 gone. Connor Chandler will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mickler over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. So striding forward now, Connor Chandler, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on under.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this.
Play ball. He's out. Out. Three. Out.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here comes the first pitch.
Connor.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Miklick. One away.
Let's play ball. Ball four. Take the ball. Out. Three. He's out. 4-4. Take the ball. He's straight. Three.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Connor Chandler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Three-run home run down the line in right. His fourth long ball of this series, and it's now 5-3.
Well, he's given up two long balls.
So coming to the plate, Connor Chandler comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So digging in now, Connor Chandler. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone. At the plate, Connor Chandler. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Miklick racing back, and this one is gone. A home run. Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did.
Play ball. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Out.
Leading off for Houston.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Connor Chandler.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
What's the play ball? Out. Out. 3. Got him. First base. He's safe. He's out. 3. Out. 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 He's out. Got him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Connor Chandler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is
Connor Chandler will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Miklick moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Obviously, he's hoping for more.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Connor Chandler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Cincinnati Reds and the Houston Astros. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one.
Out. He's out. Got him. 4-4. Take your base.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
He's set
Connor
and the pitch.
Chandler.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Altuve, the runner at first with 2 gone. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will get there to make the...
Play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Striding in once again, Connor
The catcher,
Chandler.
number 36, Connor Chandler.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone. An absolute bomb. I'm sure you know what's coming after that ball. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Connor Chandler, who comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive.
Now at the plate, Connor Chandler. He singled his last time up.
Chandler.
Shoots this one over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champ?
He's out. 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 You're out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Connor Chandler.
He's set. Here it comes. Chopped down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Altuve is off of first with 2 away. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! Ready to take his hacks again, Connor Chandler, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number one. Connor Chandler will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Puig at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Had a long way to go. Digging in to try it again, Connor Chandler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fans, our final line score tonight.
A congratulatory phone call. A previously discussed issue is taken up again. A player receives an update from his representative. With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season.